Hello everyone, welcome to TriDex. My name is Sujit. So today we are going to learn remaining built-in method are present in string. In the previous session, we are already seen half of the string built-in method that are available in the string data type. If I recall all this, means we have seen already upper, lower, title, capitalize, then index, then split, R index, find, R find. These are the topic we are already covered. In this session, we are going to learn some new inbuilt method that are present in the string. So we are going to start this session by completing the remaining built-in method are present in the string. So the first inbuilt method present in string is starts with. So if you listen the word sentence also, itself says that if the string will be starts with by your given condition or argument, then it will give you as a boolean value. Boolean value, it means either it will give the true, otherwise it will give the false. So just like that we are going to now. First I'll write the note. If the given argument is available in the starting of the string, then it return the boolean value as true, otherwise false. So we can make a predict that the return type of starts with is boolean. Okay, so this is boolean. So the syntax is very simple, means variable name dot starts with and give the substring in the form of string. Okay, so this is how we can achieve this starts with. If you are going to uh, want to see in practical means how it going to happen, I just take a rough note on that. Okay, so I just pass as my string will be try writes. Okay, so this is my given string. So I want to know, is this string at about the present string which starts with lowercase t, because we know that Python is a case sensitive language. Means if you are giving uppercase t, it will treat it as false. If you are giving lowercase t, then it will be match and give you the boolean value as true. How it going to happen? So variable name dot starts with starts with we need to give the substring as tree. So make sure you are giving the case sensitive. When it's control coming and it will be storing in your memory as the try writes, then it control come to the second line, then it take each and it take the argument t and it start searching on the string. Okay, so if matching, it will give the true. Okay, this is how the control for we are going to solve. So there are three to four type of this type of example, means starts with, ends with, is digit, is alpha, is alpha. So these are the five types. First thing we are going to see in theoretically, then at last we are going to see on an example that will be better understanding, means at a time we are going to learn everything. So the second was ends with. Ends with, this method says that if the given argument is available at the ending of the string, then the end will give you the boolean value true, otherwise false. So, sorry, if the given value or argument is available at the ending of the string, then it returns the boolean value as true, otherwise false. Just like that, the return type is boolean. Okay, so now we are going to see how it's happened. Just like starts with take the I'll take the S, then it come to the controller and searching in the string in the last of the string. If the string will be available in the end, it does not search entire string, it's only search the last string. If the string will be present as the lowercase s, then it will be give us true. Otherwise, it will give false. Just like that, this starts with. Then we have the is digit. Is digit means if you pass any string inside the string, if there are only string will be present, then only it will give you the true, otherwise false. So it's like that. If given string containing all string as digit, then it keep the boolean as true or otherwise false. Otherwise false. So we can predict that if the entire string will give the value as digit, then it will give the true, otherwise false. So the syntax is simple and the return type also boolean type. So now we are going to learn is alpha. Is alpha it's telling that the whole string is a character of taking, then it return boolean value. Is alpha means it's only taken the alphabet. Okay. If not, it give the false. If entire string means you cannot give anything. Okay, either you give the digit, then it treated as is digit. Otherwise, if you give only character, then it treated as the is alpha. Based on your passing substring, it will give the output. Okay, so if the return string containing whole string as alphabet, then it gives you the output as true, otherwise false. So here also we can say that the return type is boolean value, and the simply we can say that the syntax for his variable name dot is alpha, then we need to give the passing argument, or we can say substring. The last one is alna means either it's taking out both means the number means the digit as well as the string. If the string have been containing both digit and string, we can say alnum is alnum. Okay, so if the given string is containing both digit on the alpha, okay, alphabet, then true, otherwise false. So this is how we can achieve. Now we are going to see each and everything through a example. Okay. So now I just take as string. So I'll take pyrites, pyrites solution. Okay. Now I am going to see all the five type. Okay. First print, just a second. A start starts with. Okay. I just pass as the small t. As of now, I'll make mistake. Okay. Means I know I'll giving the uppercase, but I'll take the lowercase. How it going to happen? We are going to see. Okay. If you see, we have already t present, but it only search the first position. Means if you are searching for the start with, it's only searching for the first element. It does not care about the entire string. Okay. Then if I just print, just a second. Now I just print capital case means the uppercase. Now I just print, if you say first it give us the false, then it will give us the true value. If you just saw them in the output also. Okay. Now we are going to see the last one, end sweep. How the end sweep will work. So end sweep, I'll give us the S. Okay. So we'll see that. Yeah. If you see, I'll give this lowercase s and it's all also, it is lower cases. If I am passing the wrong thing, it will give you the false. Then this is the for this starts with and ends with. Now we are going to see is alpha and is digit. Okay, so the string itself says that I'll just type 2025. Now I just want to print. Okay, here we don't need to give any argument. Only if it is, it will give you. Otherwise, it don't give. Okay, alphabet. If you give the condition whole string is alphabet, then it will be searching for that. Okay, so I just type that is digit. Okay, if I pass it, giving me the true, but I genuinely type S as a string. If you saw, it give you false. Now I'll give try pyrites. Okay, now I'll searching for the yeah. Don't need to pass any argument. If you pass, it will not work. Okay, then I'll type is alpha. Okay, if I print is alpha, you saw then give true. Okay, means it's only taken. I'll type 123. Sorry, 2023. Okay, now we give false value. If I'll change one method, then it will give the true. Okay, is alnum. Okay, now if I'm going to print that, it will give you the true value. So these are the start sweep, end sweep, is digit, is alpha, and is num. Then we are going to saw the count. So what is count? So count means counting something means based upon your condition, it will counting something. So same like that. Count method itself says that okay, this method is used to give the number of occurrence of a given substring. Okay, means you will giving and it will be written. So if you saw that, I'll count something means the return type also integer. So the return type is integer. Okay, now how the we are going to say that how the syntax will be. There are two type of syntax. Either you can give the substring or you can pass the as a starting index, ending index, just like that. Okay. So variable name dot count. So give the substring. This is one, and another one is variable name dot count. Give the substring and give us the starting index and ending index. Okay, we are going to see what is the indexing and slicing, but starting index means start of the string, ending index of the end of the string, ending index. This the both way you can find. So now we are going to show how it will going to be happen by through a example. Okay, now I'll just take us again. Sorry, pirates. Okay, take pirates. So, okay, as of now, I want to count the S. Okay, so if I just count S as, okay, so I forgot to print. Now I just type the print function. If you saw, it will be 3, means 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'll give us the starting index as, okay, I'll give a starting index as something 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I'll give us the 11. If you saw, it give 2 because it starts from this space. Okay, that's why it give. So now, if I don't give any, uh, means I don't give, means somebody asks that I don't give any. So what is the, means if you don't give any argument, then it will be give as a false value. Means you cannot accept, means string cannot accept the count inbuilt method as a blank. Means it also say that count take at least one argument. That's why I am saying that there will be two. Means either you can write that only, you can also write, but minimum requirement is this one. Okay, so based on that you can find. If you don't give, it will be give you as a treated. If I want to count space also, it will give. If here I will not give any, it's 0. Okay, now I'll, so this is also, so if you see, I don't pass anything argument. So it will be pass entire thing, mean how many things it will be fine. Okay. So the next inbuilt method we can say that strip method. So how the strip method we are going to happen in Python we are going to see. So it is used to remove the unwanted unwanted, means if you are, means if you are not aware of that, you are giving some spaces from the starting and the ending, means it does not depends upon the middle of the string, only from the starting and the ending. Okay, character which are present at the starting and the ending of the string. Okay, so now, so if I'm creating, means you know that means string is the immutable, means it will create in a different memory location. So string method create the result in a new memory location. So return type of string will be sorry, strip method is strip, means whatever you give the string, it will based upon your spaces, it will create a new string. Okay, so we can say that. So at last, you need to remember that space is considered as a default argument. Means if you don't give, it will be treated as the space. Okay. So like how it's going to happen, we are going to see in this example only. I give some spaces and I give some here spaces. Now I just want to print out s dot strip. Split and strip are both are different. Okay, I just answer it. Okay, if you saw, it's only maybe. If you print only, you can. I'll print the s. You compare. If you saw, there are always so many spaces are available here. Okay, but here there is no spaces. Okay, this is how you can achieve that. Okay, if you want to remove something means okay, so I just remove this spaces. Now I want to remove something extra. I want to remove the s, so I will give the s, and if you see, it give you the correct one. Okay, now also if you see, there are there are two s, because string it will be collecting unwanted thing, means it will be deleting. So if you give 3s also, it will be deleted. Okay, so think wisely and give the answer. Okay, then we have the uh, last method. We can say that in this session we are going to solve the last method are sorted. So sorted is nothing but this method is used to arrange the character in the ascending order by default. Means if you want to give any other way, means either descending, then one keyword will be the reversed, then it will be given. Okay, how it going to happen? Sorted method. So this method is used to arrange all the characters in ascending order. Default means this is the default value. Okay, if you want to change the order, we can use the attribute as I just tell that reverse. Okay, this is the attribute, and you need to pass any true value. True value in the sense expect those nine false values. Okay, so we are going to see how it going to happen. Okay, so in this example only we can see. Okay, so I just want to print s dot. So yeah, the syntax is nothing but you will be don't give any like the syntax. I need to forget that. So you just need to print the sorted. Then in that note, you need to pass the string. Means we don't need to pass as the variable name. Then the string is sorted. It will be directly. Means you are writing the sorted method. After that, you need to write the string name. Okay, here the string name will be s. Now you are going to solve. Okay. So if you saw that, it take the space, means it will take the ASCII value of the space. Okay, so this is how we can say that a it will start from. If I omit this space only, it will give you. Okay, this is how we are going to see in the ascending. If you want to convert into the descending, then reverse, and I'll give you true value as well. Means here I need to pass everything. Okay, I'll pass, it will be converted. If you pass any false value, then 0 is a false value. We are knowing that. So it will be converted into the ascending. Means if you are giving the false value, means it will be by default it's taken. Okay. These are the inbuilt method we can say that available in the string. So in the previous section in the string also we are going to know the about the format, means we are going to we if in the example also we are know that format how we can take the placeholder and how it is going to happen. So if you are not seeing that video, first thing you need to saw that video, then we are going to saw the next is f string. So if you want to take this definition of the format I will give you. So also I need to explain one more time for your better understanding, because here that I'll just in a example I will give you, but here I will give you in a deep knowledge on that. So this method is used to create a string by using the placeholder. How the placeholder and everything we have already seen, but for your reference, I'll tell that. Okay. So I'll take in the example only. You can better understand. This is a small project also. I'll take as the company name as TriRights. Okay, TriRights solution. Then I just take as the address. Okay, address will be Telangana. So I will take Hyderabad. Okay, Hyderabad. Then I just take the phone number. Phone number. I'll just take it simply 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so these are my thing. I want to print by the use of the format. How I will be printing? You just see. Okay, means I want to print like that. The company name is wherever you want to print, you need to give a placeholder. So this curly bracket says that this is a placeholder there, and it belongs to. You need to give a another placeholder. Then and the con contact number is again placeholder. So we can say that we are giving three placeholder. Then now how we can use the format? So after this, you give a dot and give the format as the this is a function. Now you need to pass whatever the in the tuple means in the parenthesis. Okay, I just asked means based upon your placeholder you need to give the variable name. If you change your variable name, then your output also change. Okay, so how it going to happen? You just say name, address, then I just take phone number. Okay, so now if I'm printing that, sorry, now if I'm printing, you just saw that it is showing in a right direction. The company name is Private Solution and it belongs to Hyderabad and the contact number is something like that. Now, if I'm changing the placeholder name, then it give you the wrong answer. We are know that. But okay, the company name is Hyderabad and it belongs to this number and the contact number is Private Solution. So to overcome with this problem, we have another called we can use the F string. So how the F string we are going to happen on everything. So before one also will be present like that. To use this issue, one option will be there. We need to pass the parameter as argument. How it going to happen? So I just treat as N means name. So here for this address I'll take A and the contact number I'll take the P. So if the address I will give as the A means in the variable name, I'll take this variable name address. In the phone number, I take as P and for the name, I just take as the N. So if you saw that, I'll minimize this thing means I'll sorted the thing means I'll give the placeholder means if I provide the variable name inside the curly brackets, then if you change also, it does not affect in your coding. You saw that the company name is TriRight Solution and it belongs to Hyderabad because I'll keep the address means I'll keep the value and storing in a variable. So this is how we can say that it going to happen. So now we are going to solve the F string. So F string is nothing but it is the now in the industry also they are using F string. So how the F string is going to happen? It's very easy by the help of the F means how if you use the format like that you are using F. So if you want to write print F in the bracket, you just write enter thing. I just copy. Okay, I just copy. and paste. Okay, there we don't need to create placeholder and everything, and we need to keep the variable name in the another to directly pass the outer variable. Okay, means outer variable name. Don't need to bother over that. Okay, so this is how. Okay, if I print, it give it the same output. Means we don't need about that. Okay, so these are the presented of the in all the inbuilt method that are present in the string. So now we are going to see what is indexing and slicing. Okay, for the string only we can see. So what is indexing? Okay, how it going to happen? By through a example also we can see, and I'll let you know how the control flow will be work on the string. Also I'll tell. So first thing, what is indexing? So indexing is nothing but it is a process of extracting extracting single element from a given string. Okay, so if you want to take one string, means one character, then we are going to use the indexing. Then why we are using slicing? So slicing is nothing but when you want to extracting multiple element, then okay. So it is the process of extracting multiple elements from a given collection of string. Okay, collection of string. So how it going to work? We are going to solve it. Okay. So first I'll explain you in this. Then we are going to solve. Okay. So yeah. So, yeah. I just take as my string as try writes only we can take. Okay, because we are belongs to try writes. So keep it mind that we are every time we are taking the this. Okay, so I am taking try writes. So I make some spaces. That's why I'll keep the positive indexing and negative indexing at a time. So it will good for you. Okay, in this one example we are know about everything, indexing, slicing, and everything. Okay, so I'll take this is my string. Okay, I just separate everything so that you can get a clear picture of that. Okay, so give me some time so that you will get everything. Okay, so we can know that indexing start from the zero. Okay, keep it mind, indexing starts with zero. So and indexing start with, for the positive it going to left to right, and the negative will going to right to left. Okay, so this is left, right, and this is left, right to left. Okay, so I'll take another pen. Okay, so when you take the negative indexing, it starts from 1, it not starts from -0. Okay, it starts from -1. Okay, this is how we can say that positive indexing and negative indexing we are going to work. So now we are going to see an example. So if somebody asks how to achieve that, you just take that. If I am taking as a variable name of this string. Okay, now somebody asks that how I can achieve. So you just write s of means which position you want. I want -1. So if you print, it will give you the t as the output. If you want -4, then it give you the lowercase I. So this is how you can. Also, if you want to write, I want to change this means in the zeroth position means in the positive indexing. If you keep as t, I want to convert it to the capital. It is not possible because we are know that string is a immutable means after recreation it cannot be possible to convert. So these are the indexing or presenting. So what is the slicing? So slicing syntax is like this. We give the variable name, okay, then two semicolon. So this is for the static index from means if you want to find the multiple index character, then how it's going to happen. And this is ending index. Then what is this? So this work from the updation means how much updation means if you want to one by one or after two, after three, it's going to happen. Okay. Positive slicing also available, negative slice also available. Okay. So if I just keep tags s equal to, I don't give you anything. I just simply remove means I don't want to give any value. So how it going to happen? It take the default starting value as 0 and the default ending value as the length of the string. Means by the use of the len means we don't need to give the length function and all, and the updation value default will be 1 if you don't give any value. Okay. So these are for the, if you want to do the negative slicing means if you are don't give the starting index and ending index but the updation is mandatory. Okay, then on the example I will be explaining more about that. Okay, how it going to happen, how it are working in your day-to-day life, we are going to see now. Okay, I just remove minimize this string, sorry. So I'll take as trilite solution. Okay, now I just print s up and I print everything. Okay, then s up to then -1 and -2. This I want to print. Okay, so if you click on that, it will be printing each and every element. So R I S H starting 1 0 1 R, then 2 I, last index means -1 S, -2 N. Okay, so if somebody wants to change the value, we also see means in the 0th position I need to update value as the capital T. So I'm already showing that, but if you want to expression, let's see, I just increase my screen. So expression cannot be assignment. Okay, so if I give double quotation also, okay, if you see it showing that false. False means string is a immutable, that's why it's showing as the false. So these are the example of the indexing. Now we are going to solve the example of slicing. So how the slicing we are going to happen? So I'll don't take any value. So we are know that if you are not taking any value, then it's printing the static index as 0 and the ending index as the length of the string and the updation value is 1. If you see, it will be printing everything. Okay, I just keep a update value as 2 means after 2 from 0 then the index position 3 means how it going to happen I'll tell. Okay, so if I just no, sorry. Okay, if I just add the 0 means first it print t, then it's take 2 gap, then it's print I, then again it took 2 r, then it print h. So this is how the operation will be work. Now I want to print -1 means I don't give any starting value, ending value, but I need to print in negative slicing. So if you saw it will be printing in the negative slicing. Okay, so one in the interview they might be ask you, okay, if like that, I'll give as the index position as means the starting index minus something like I'll give you just I need to write. So okay, so I'll give as minus just a second minus 4 to minus 4 as a starting value and ending value as the minus 8. Okay, I don't give any updation. Okay, that is the output you are going to see. You just and I'll comment this, and for this I'll print the positive value. If you saw what is the difference, you can say okay, one I'll take the minus and minus. If you saw both are don't give any value. Why? You know that. So there is a concept of when you are giving the starting value means starting value always less means whenever you give in the slicing starting value as high, then it will not converting. Okay, how it going to happen? I'll just tell you. If you are thinking like that, I'll slicing from 5 to 2. How it going to happen? Means the condition must say that the starting value should less and the ending value should high. Means if the starting value will be 5, then ending value either 6 or greater value. We cannot give the less value. Okay. So if it is showing the error, that's why you don't give it. Okay. Now I just change something here. Okay. Now I'll give minus 8. Sorry. Here I will give 4. Okay, now if you are seeing, it give you OULT. So OULT means O O L U T. But we are giving the in the minus means its print should be TULT, right? If you are printing in the minus means we are giving the starting index as minus 8 and minus 4. If you are seeing that my minus 8, minus 1, minus 2, minus, I give you in the example so that you are getting a clear picture of that. Okay. So I just take solution. Okay. Yes. Solution. Okay. I just give. Okay. That's okay. Yeah. I just give minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7, minus 8, and minus 9. Okay, here I want to print minus 8 to minus 4 means minus 8 to minus 4 means these are the value I want to print. Okay, these are the value. But if you see in the minus means it starts from the here only t you make it because in the indexing if we are now the index value will be if you give 0 to 5 means it will be start from 0 1 2 3 4. Okay, I just tell you if you are giving 0 to 5. Okay, it only printing the 4 value means the last index will be omitted means it don't. If you want to print you need to give a extra value. Okay, here only I'll give you minus 4 means it will print only this thing. Okay, but if you saw it will be in a different line. How it can happen? If you saw OLUT OLUT, but I want in the negative direction. Here you don't give any updation. That's why it entire things converted into the positive. So how it going to happen? I just tell you. Okay. Here I'll keep yeah, I'll give 1, 2, sorry, I need eraser. Uh, just a second. Yeah, I'll give 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, sorry. Indexing starts from the 0 only. Okay, so yeah, so it's going to happen 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you are not giving any in the negative slicing, if you are not giving any updation, so it entire thing convert into the positive, because we are know that the by default will be +1. So entire thing is going to converting. So what is the out? -8 to -4. So -8 will be 1 and -4 will be 5. So it print and 1. This is how it's going to convert. Okay, this is how this slicing will going to work in our Python. So if you see, if you don't give any, so it will be giving us the means in the reverse. Okay, so this is how this session we are going to end. So that's all for today.